All right, guys, so this video was sent by a subscriber, Eddie. Shout out to you, Eddie. He wants to know my thoughts on this video, and I have not seen this yet. It's titled Billy Baldwin Witnesses Seattle's Homelessness Crisis. Now, this video is from about a year ago from Discovery Institute. I'll link the original video in the description, of course. And I believe there's some footage from a independent journalist, Cho Show. I follow him on Instagram. Good dude. If you want to keep up to date on this stuff, definitely give him a follow. But let's get into this.
Seattle was one of the 4 worst cities in America.
We're doing a promotional tour of this documentary and film called No Address, to raise awareness and help to find solutions for this crisis in America because of the rise of homelessness after the pandemic, after COVID.
Before he goes any further, right off the bat, what you're seeing here is not homelessness. This is not homelessness. This is drugs. Bro, I'm getting fed up with people, especially ones that don't live in my state. When I talk about this stuff, they will leave comments and they will try to message me as if they're schooling me on this issue. Talking about like housing prices, and that is not, bro. Do you guys know how many of these people I know that spend hundreds a day on their habit? These guys, most of these guys on the street out here, they're wheeling and dealing. Beg, borrow, steal. It doesn't matter. They're getting lots of money 7 days a week. Like, that's homeless people and addicts, I separate in my mind. Those are two different worlds. There's some overlap, but these people you're seeing in this video, especially in my city, this is not homelessness. This is addiction. Do not call this homelessness. Like it's some kind of just a housing shortage, or they just need a roof over their head.
Ecosystem of open air drug use, dealing, buying, selling. This is where they hang out. This is the open air drug scene. This is what the mayor needs to break up.
We're in the heart of it in downtown Seattle right now. So you're seeing a lot of young people, a lot of homelessness, a lot of drug addiction, a lot of mental health issues. That's why we're here. We're here to keep having the dialogue about how to create a solution to this.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer in the United States of America.
Billy, look at this. Yeah. This guy's just lying on the ground.
Bless you. Blessing. Bless you. What's up?
Somebody give me an address.
How old?
22.
22.
We were coming up on this gentleman here. The gentleman over here was starting to thin up right over here.
What does that mean, thin up?
Thin up, taking fentanyl, So,
oh, he was using fentanyl.
Yeah, so just in front of a person who's collapsed and a seizure.
I've called 911. They're sending the medic team, and hopefully also we'll dispatch the new cares team. Police are just standing here. We've got We Deliver Care. We have ambassadors. We have We Heart.
It's not only a financial waste of resources, but what happens if somebody has a stroke or a heart attack somewhere else in the downtown area and you need a response for that, or a car crash or something like that. So it's both the financial strain, but it's also a resource strain.
He'll refuse the ambulance. He's already said he's going to refuse medical care.
However this drug works, it won't let them leave. I think they think they'll miss something.
It's sad because
They think they'll miss something. Yeah, they're gonna miss the drug. That's what they're gonna miss. These guys, all these people, they act like, and this is why in my mind I've written this off as like the people in my city. I in my mind I'm like, these guys just want this to continue. This is a business. This is just a business to these clowns, to these overpaid, worthless politicians, the people that are on the Seattle City Council. I mean, everywhere along the line, from the beginning to end of all these political hacks, people that are handling tax revenue. I mean, this is just a joke. These people they want this to continue. That's what I think. They're just making boatloads of money on it. They collect more revenue every single year, and it gets worse and worse and worse every single year. So either these people have ill intent and they don't want this to end, or they are grossly incompetent. I mean, ring the alarms, grossly incompetent.
because if he's overdosed, if he's on drugs or he's having a seizure because he's epileptic, he'd be much better if he got if you let them take him to the emergency room.
These guys were all like, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. I'm like, he's not fine. Well, he's not having an overdose. He's not fine.
That kid, Blessing, 22 years
man.
old, he won't stand much of a chance. He won't be around very long if he doesn't get the proper help.
We don't start directly addressing the fentanyl crisis in America. This is just going to repeat itself thousands of times a day around America.
He's not in the proper frame of mind to make that decision on his own behalf. Maybe somebody should make that decision for him and put him in a 72-hour, hold so that he can sober up a little bit and detox a little bit so he can make a more informed decision for.
It's called a 5150 involuntary
5150,
hold.
Yeah, the firefighters, though, said that would be kidnapping. Is he rejecting the help?
Yep.
Yes, he is. So you can't just take him? You can't?
No, that's called kidnapping.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Do not try to put this on the firefighter. Like that is so corny. Stop it. Don't even try to insinuate for a second. Don't even like passively aggressively for a second try to act like these firefighters are falling short. Stop it. Bro, I've grown up, you know, my friends and family that are struggle with addiction, that most of them I've lost in my life, bro. Most of these people, I'm sorry, they do not want to stop. Most of them will not go with you. You can hand them the world on a silver platter and they're going to squander it for the addiction. That's the stranglehold that it has on people. Like, those firefighters aren't going to do anything for that guy. He's going to be pissed off that they take him, and then when they do take him, he's going to want out of there and go back to the street. I see it every day, bro. Everyone just tries to oversimplify this, and what everyone tries to do now, at least in my city, what I see everyone doing is oversimplifying it and trying to act like the individual themselves is so much less of the problem. Bro, these people, most of these people that I meet, they like this. Dude, they like this. It sucks, man.
Was there any way we could have done intervention? Was there any way?
Not under the current laws. That individual is not capable at this point of making a decision on whether he needs help or not.
The homeless community, congregates in Seattle. Like I said, it's a complicated issue. Some people want help. Some people don't want help.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone's using clear right now out in public. What is that, the clear?
Well, yeah, man, it's just a bubble. I just went to the clinic, so.
They just gave you the bubble?
Yep, yeah.
Young,
much was
handsome
all this
kid,
clear?
man.
It's only a few dollars.
$3?
Yeah.
They don't give you any treatment options?
No, they really just help manage people's addiction, really. That's about it.
Obviously, I think that should be part of any solution, should be treatment options.
Honestly, I've been put on wait list for programs to get me into shows and stuff like that, but
many times.
I've checked in with them too, countlessly, but they haven't really gotten back to me with anything helpful.
It's a kid who literally is trying to get off the street, get housing, and he's getting passed on.
The housing thing, bro. I talked about my buddy Tony in another video recently, addiction issues. We have brand new monstrous apartment buildings all over this city that are literally just housing these people for free, might I add. Free rent, free light bill, free water, sewer, garbage. They're getting free food stamps, free medical, free dental, free. And they just go into these places and a lot of them OD. They don't stop this. The solution to this isn't to reach into the taxpayers' pockets even more to house these people. Stop calling it a housing problem. They're just getting high in the free place they live. That doesn't help anybody. All it does is burden the taxpayers even more. God, this city is an embarrassment, dude. Everyone acts like these people just need to be off the street and put into some free house. No, dude. Now they got it even better. Now they're even more incentivized to keep it up because now they got a free roof over their head. Dude, you guys have to draw a line between homelessness because you've fallen on hard times and addiction. You have to draw a distinction between those two. Stop blurring those lines so much, man. This is addiction. And there's layers to this, bro. I know there's layers to this. I'm not trying to sound like a Luddite. You have addiction. You peel that layer back, you have mental health issues. You peel that layer back, you got trauma and abuse. And then you peel that layer back, you got financial situations. So there's layers. I get it. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm also not collecting 6-7 figures to be in charge of fixing it. But there's people out here that are. There's people that are swearing to you, I got it. Just give me a little more money. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. Let me handle the money here. I got a program. I got a plan here. We're gonna clean this up. Year after year after year, it gets worse and worse and worse. Yet these people make more and more and more money. Keep that in mind.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm here to just to try to raise awareness and compassion and try to find comprehensive solutions: housing, education, healthcare, jobs, mental health care, addiction treatment.
Most everybody over here is doing fentanyl, it looks like. It doesn't look like meth anymore.
Everyone out here is either doing the clear or Fetty, right?
Yeah.
How do you know it's fentanyl? It's because when you take your hit, your peripherals are still in your hand. You go unconscious faster than you can put up your peripherals. And so that's how you can tell.
If you've got the services to go into a program to get treatment and try to get sober, or would you be interested in that?
Yeah.
I wish you well, man. I wish you well.
The fentanyl stinks too, man.
Billy, welcome to the White House.
like
1600
rotten plastic
Pennsylvania
and
Avenue,
baloney.
right here on 3rd Ave.
This is somebody that wants to be on the streets. This is pretty established. They're really intending on being here a while. If you plan on
That guy looking for a job, I'll hire him. He looks more resourceful than any of the 25-year-olds I could try to hire today.
going to shelter, he wouldn't go through all that effort, would he?
This is not about housing. It's about untreated mental illness and substance abuse.
I would say at least 20.
This place has been cleared out at least 20 times in the past 2 years.
They just go from this alley over one street into the next one and back. Just whack-a-mole. It's, they'll clean this area and get it tidied up for a bit and let the other area just kind of fall apart and then just do it again.
Until we start working on untreated mental illness and substance abuse, this is not going to get cleaned up.
Yep. That's the end of the video. So, yeah. Again, let me end it on that note. I get it. Like, I feel bad. I've grown up around addiction. I've seen it firsthand. I've lost people. But at least in my city, the discussion is always around like, this is a housing problem. We just need more housing. This isn't a housing problem. It's an addiction problem. Like I said at the beginning, I know plenty of people with addiction issues that are making money hand over fist, beg, borrow, or steal. I've seen people spend several $100s a day, 7 days a week, and they have not had a job in 5, 6, 7 years. Yet, come hell or high water, they got that money every single day. There's no lack of money. It's not a money issue, bro. These people are actually very resourceful. Some of them, they grind like an animal. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on that. Thank you for the video. I appreciate it, my friend. If you guys have anything else you want me to see, send it to me on my Instagram. Shoot me a message. I get a lot of them, so again, it gets kind of hard to stay caught up. I'll try to get to your message when I can. But yeah, man, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Till next time, God bless. Be well. I'm out.